He'll recite Dublin You Are, and this is a mainstay of the annual Grafton Street Christmas Busk. So, Stephen, in your own time.
Dublin. You are grey brick upon brick full of tarmac and hips or pricks, just face it. All other places pale in comparison, you are more than some former Saxon garrison, Dublin. Your warmth came too late for John Kerry, Dublin. Are you even sorry, Dublin? You're divided by more than a Liffey. You said yes to equality, it's about bloom and time, yet Dublin, you always proclaim to cherish all Dublin. Your panties are on Capel Street, compromising any papal feats, Dublin. Jedward, awkward, Dublin. You're more than a settlement on the paddle, but Dublin, what's the crack with coddle? It's shite. Why don't you just admit it, Dublin? You brought back Sam again. But when did you go from the clash of the Ash to exchange and goal for cash, Dublin? Dublin, Oblina, Ballia Ahaclia, and 180 other tongues your citizens are using to name you, so Cade me to fault you to all. Dublin, where the power is held by too few in the Dáil. Dublin. When will you revolt again? 1988 wasn't your true millennium, despite the 50p's in milk bottles, Dublin, you're mine. But I'm happy to share you, Dublin. From RTE, TCD, UCD, U2, SIP2, IFSC, and acrimonious Temple Bar STDs, ODs, 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 and OMGs. No longer the second city. Yet you play second fiddle to Google and Guinness to Facebook and on social twits. Dublin, look at yourself. Your tower blocks and tenements are an excuse for a solution. Dublin, come here, they'll take me more than rapid dirt birds and banjacks bowsies and all right story, but yes, sure, that's all good. Jay's that scald you, why go ball you, McSoy the lawyer, Dublin, I cry for you, Dublin. You're a tough bastard. You're full of the softness of all the people on your streets. Margaret Dunn dancing on O'Connell Street, the Dice Man Tom McGinty miming on Grafton Street, Pat Inglesby with his poems on Westmoreland Street, and your Mollies, Malone, Ivers and Bloom, the Daily Sally Sandymounts, from the Gospel of Kelly, Drew, McKenna and Sheen to Borstal boys like Brendan Bean to Glance rejoicing and Evelyn looking out to sea. Snow falling slowly on the dead in glass, Nevin Glenn and Marquette one strolling to Christy Brown, willfully controlling a foot to paint pictures and poems to your heroines. Brenda Fricker, the city's mother, and Maureen O'Hara and enchanting other Dublin, you are boom and bust, running wild and swift. Dublin, can I trust you? Dublin, your true blue is Harry Clark's cobalt. Dublin, from a thin Lizzie Dicey Riley to a floozy in a jacuzzi, God-fearing. Dublin, shooting down Veronica Kieran. Dublin, your bang bang. 40 coats, Zosimus, a blind street poet. Dublin, you were all of us, and all who are yet to come. So let's go to the grave diggers and have a pint. Dublin, remember Stardust and all your waltzing lovers. Big Jim's arms are outstretched tourism people, yet are we under the thumb again, Dublin. Your GPO columns are scarred with the crackle of gunshots, Dublin. Your CCTV will never yield your essence like the shots of Arthur Field's man on bridge. You are the Poolbeg Towers and the poor showers begging on Bachelor's Walk. Dublin, you're all talk, yet you have my attention. From Robbie Keane to Paul and me in Dublin's calling, ooh, ah, Paul McGrath, while some say up the Ra, Dublin. Bridging gaps with Joyce and Beckett and finally to Rosie Hackett, Dublin. Paddy Finnegan was forced to sell the big issue on your streets while Daffodil Mulligan was played to bear on beats. Dublin, you say delish. Dublin, you're full of the Polish and Brazilians speaking Portuguese, and now the Chinese have turned Parnell Street into Chinatown. Dublin, don't let them down. Dublin, don't forget. No blacks, no dogs, no Irish. Dublin, perish the thought of you being racist. Dublin, who Cullen has fled to GPO and is heading for Monto. Dublin, your bay embraces, despite the Sellafield Sea, your mountains frame all your natural beauty. Dublin, the whale and banshee stricken with TB. Dublin, you're European, but you could be Craggy Island in disguise. Gabriel Conroy is heading west because of an epiphany. Just saying, Dublin, you only painted your post boxes green. Is the Abbey doing all you dreamed? Dublin and the toys for clampers, senators, seagulls, Celtic tigers, septic tanks and singing high kings and rampaging Vikings. Dublin, come here. Take me for a Teddy's and a romantic stroll down by the pier. Dublin, you're a dancing place. A sprawling space of villages and many faces on the edge of an island that's been eroded by the Atlantic, battling with being romanticised. Dublin, are you dynamic? Struggling with identity, changing for the better, changing for us. Don't be scared to change. Don't be scared. We're with you, always. My friend, my home. Mentioned 50 times in this poem, we live in you, with you, my city, McCree. I love you. Most of the time, you see, Dublin, you are me.